Hello my amazing sexy mofos, this is your boy Venemie here. I really do hope you're all okay and having an amazing day so far. In today's video I am back with another Forza Horizon 5 anti-lag drag tune. The car we're going to be abusing today is the Mitsubishi Evo Sierra Time Attack. This one is not a car to be ignored. Now before we start, if you are new around here and like what you see, then please do subscribe to join this amazing sexy family. But now let's jump straight into this. Okay, I'm going to be showing you two different ways to do this tune. One as a drag tune, and obviously one just to cruise around with your buddies, have a little bit of fun, do a little bit of racing on the streets. And you can actually do this with drag tires as well, so it's quite fun. So, upgrades, engine swap. We're going with the racing 7.2 litre V8. It's an absolute brute of an engine. Make sure you keep the drivetrain stock, all-wheel drive of course, and make sure you do go with that twin turbo option. Once you've done all of that, tires and rims, drag tire compound tires, and make the rear tire width as big as possible. Rims optional. For engine upgrades, as always, this is your power, so make sure you put everything onto race. The turbo, we are always going with the race turbo with anti-lag, super important. For platform and handling, race brakes and off-road springs. For the last category, drivetrain, stock transmission, and a drift differential. When you've done all of that, purchase all those upgrades, and then make your way over the tuning. Now, first of all, I'm going to show you what you would have it as if you were drag racing it. Just copy everything down, final drive 3.0. If you want to throw it on the highway, make sure you put it to 2.75, 2.80. But if you want to be drag racing, then make sure it's at 3.0. Now everything else, just copy the way I've got it. The differential is another one that is optional. I always go with my standard 82, but if you do want to fiddle with it, 90 is also fun. I will say that. I'm just going to use the word fun. It is definitely a car not to be ignored. Like I did say in the beginning of this video, it may not be a Jesco, it may not be one of the fastest cars in the game, but by God, it is a fun car to drive. The share code is 335726833. Now, I'm not saying it's a slow car as well. I will show you a drag race, one or two, and I'm not gonna lie, this thing flies. This thing is absolutely disgusting. It really is. The acceleration is what helps it. Top end wise, you'll see in the second drag race the Lamborghini. Acceleration wise, I've got the Lamborghini, but when it comes to top end, that's when the Lamborghini overtakes me. When it comes to quarter miles, this thing is amazing. If you're going with something that's a little bit longer, maybe the full drag strip at the festival all the way to the end, that might be a little bit too long. But from the start to the flash, you could say, just the speed camera, just as it flashes, is a great distance for this Evo. It's not too far, it's not too small that something also with amazing acceleration is just going to overtake it. It's definitely a quarter mile car, definitely, even half a mile. Just keep that in mind. Obviously cars like Jescos and other Lamborghinis could probably beat this top end wise, because I'm getting to 200 miles an hour where most of these other cars are going to get to like 210, 220, hell even 240 or higher. So obviously do try to pick an opponent that you know you can actually beat. When it comes to sleepers like the dude on my left in the Audi, easy. This thing will absolutely annihilate most things like that. I will say that for a start. There are some sleepers like the Honda Civic RS. I will say that is one sleeper that will definitely not annihilate this, but is very, very, very good competition due to how light it is and how fast it is. But when it comes to standard sleepers like that Audi, this thing has got it down. The only thing it lacks is top end, which is where the second kind of build with this tune comes in. So if you want a little bit more top end, then instead of 3.0, knock that thing down to about 2.75, 2.80. You won't kill the acceleration too much, but you will give yourself a little bit more top end. So instead of 200, you'll be getting up to 210, 220. I think at 275 it goes all the way up to 227, 228, but don't quote me on that. It will say on the stats of the car it's like 225, 226, but if you proper abuse the car and push it to the limit, then you can make it stretch all the way to 226, 227, like you can get that 2 or 3 miles an hour higher, definitely. Now I'm going to leave you all with probably my favourite part of this video, and that's when I turn damage on. I decide to do what I usually do at the end of a drag racing video, or doing an anti-lag tune or anything like that, is always throw the car around, take it onto the highway, take it onto the actual roads where accidents are very, very prone, and just try destroy the Evo. It became a mission in my head that I had to destroy the Evo. So in a second, I end up turning damage on simulation, and I end up pretty much throwing this Evo around. The clutch got quite severely damaged, the engine quite severely damaged as well, transmission was pretty much blown. It's a fun car to have, and a little play with, you could say, definitely. Obviously, like I said many times in this video, it's not going to be beating any Jescos or anything like that, but when it comes to a car that you can actually have some fun in, or go on a cruise with your friends, or do a little bit of drag racing in, it fits all those categories easily. You can easily have loads of fun with it, honestly. Definitely try it out. If you can get one, try buy one, try get hold of one, and definitely try this tune out. But I'm going to wrap this video up here and leave you all with the rest of the footage. I'm going to be starting loads more drag tunes again, so if you guys have any more requests, I've already got a bulk loads of you asking for an updated Jesco tune, which I think that is my most, and a Diablo GTR. Same with the Mustang. Loads and loads of requests for an updated tune. I hear you guys, I hear you all screaming, I hear you all shouting, so I'm definitely gonna get started on making those tunes. If you're following me on the creator on Forza, when I actually make a new tune, you will be notified. But stick around, stay active, I'm going to be making some more tunes for you guys. Please sit back and enjoy the rest of the video, but I'm going to wrap this video up here. If you have enjoyed anything you've seen, then please do drop a like on the video, it really does help me out a lot. And if you are new around here, please do subscribe to join this amazing sexy family. But I love every single one of you, and I'll see you all in the next video.